Hey everybody, it's the Nitty Professor. I'm here in Sioux Falls at Prairie Road Yarn with Jane. Can you tell us what my subscribers would best know about your store so they can come here and run and buy some yarn?
Well, we're in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, and we've been here for 3 years now. So it's a pretty
Kinda
new
new.
store. Yeah, and I try to have a variety of yarns from figuring and sock all the way to the bulky stuff. And just some hand-dyed, some not hand-dyed, just a true variety of what somebody could possibly want.
Does that include price point?
Oh, price points, yes, because I have the basics like the Cascade and the Barocco, but then I have the hand-dyeds and the Dream in Color that, is a little bit pricier, but nice to work with. And then the knitted needles that I do carry and hooks. I have Likey, I have Chowgu, and then the hooks I carry are the Amore hooks. By Clover. So those are some of the notions that I carry.
Can you give us a tour of like some of the highlights in terms of your yarn and fiber?
Sure.
Show us around a little.
Stuff that you might not see everywhere. I do have knitting and crochet books as well. I'm a former librarian. So that's kind of my jam is books. I try to keep a lot of the West Yorkshire socks stuff in. Do have some Zobber balls. I do have a few amigurumi kits and needle felting kits because we have a few people in the area that like to do that stuff. And then of course the hand dyeds from Wonderland, Alegria, the Monostil Uruguay, which is a lovely company to work with because they do they're fair trade. So
important.
Very important, and women owned and women cooperatives in rural areas in Uruguay. So a great company to support.
I may just have to buy some.
Yeah, right. Of course, we have some fiber for spinners. We have a few of those around. And then we do try to keep a good supply of mohair and Suri alpaca in because, everything seems to have two yarns together at all times. I don't know.
Well, we want that halo.
Yeah, everybody wants the halo.
So these are some of your mohairs?
I got some of my mohairs and then the Suri alpaca cashmere actually from Trinity, which is a lovely cashmere silk yarn.
I'm not familiar with that.
Yeah, and the price point's great.
Yarn Citizen.
You get 200 and something yards for like $17. I mean, it's very reasonable. And speaking of that, my website has everything that's in the shop, so it's all online.
Do you ever deliver abroad, like to Europe?
I have.
Okay.
I do where I'll see what the price is, and then I just PayPal the cost of shipping. So but that's like a phone call. So
Got
be prepared for that. And then it's organized by weight of yarn, my shop. So then we get into the sport and the DK weight. I have some beautiful sport from Wonderland. This tweed is fabulous. It's got a silk blend in it.
Oh.
And then the Cascade 220 Sport is a great price point for a sport weight yarn. And then I like to have the Zobberball DK stuff. So, all of the Andrea Mowry stuff.
Okay.
It all has all the color changing things. I try to keep those in stock. In fact, I got some new colors in. So there's some
I just
really
love
pretty
their
colors.
I just did a video the other day on barber poling and yarn.
Oh, yeah. Yep. That's what it is.
And one of my commenters was like, what would you make with this? So now we can go to Andrea Mowry.
This is also another thing that you can make with it. This is a positive vibes cowl. You can see how the yarn moves through that. Yeah, really pretty. There's some great patterns out there. That's mosaic knitting. So mosaic knitting is a great way to use those barber pulley type.
I haven't tried that yet, but I'm sure some of my subscribers have.
It's slip stitches, and you're only using one yarn at a time. So you're not carrying yarn. So it's pretty
Sounds
simple.
manageable.
Yeah, it's very manageable.
And these are what, like?
These are all DKs.
Okay.
So I have Wolpaca from Cascade, some Manos, West Yorkshire. Of course, Malabrico is one of the basics.
Right.
And then I have a wall of Madeline Tosh DK hand dyed.
Was that bought out by Jimmy Bean or something recently?
They took it over. A while, actually, Madeline Tosh took. Yeah, they've become an umbrella company.
Okay.
So now they have Madeline Tosh, Delaque, Dream in Color, and there's one, Yarn Citizen. Okay. So all four of those are under their umbrella now. That's what happens. Things happen. So then this is kind of what I call a colorwork wall. So I have some Rama in there. So the Rama is from Norway. Very standard for them. It comes in a sport weight and a fingering weight, 100% wool. So lovely for color work.
And again, it's not that expensive.
Oh no, it's very reasonably priced.
Especially with the quality.
Yeah, the quality's good. It's at 50 gram balls, so for color work, it's really nice. Yeah, and then the Ultra Wool DK and the Ultra Wool worsted from Barocco is a great workhorse yarn as well. Good price point. You're not spending a ton of money.
This is one of my favorite sections where you have your Lopi.
Yeah, this is my Lopi. I do like Lopi too. I've done multiple sweaters. We do classes here for
Okay.
Lopi sweaters. I can show you one of those as well. But yeah, it's one of those things. Once you've used it, you kind of go back to it.
Yeah.
But you have to use it once to really get the feel for it. I agree. I really like Lopi. It's so lightweight. I had somebody who made one of my Lopi sweater, and they use it for the hockey game. So when they go to a hockey game, they don't have this big heavy coat that they're wearing. They use their Lopi sweater, and they're warm, and it's light.
Great idea.
Yeah. I'm like, well, that was smart. So this is one of the Lopi patterns that we used.
Is that with Let Lopi?
This from Let Lopi. Bottom up
Which
construction.
is kind of a DK.
It's more worsted.
Okay. So the Alafas you'd consider bulky?
Bulky, yeah. But they consider this a worsted. But bottom up construction, which a lot of people aren't familiar with too.
That's all I do.
Is it?
I need to learn more.
But a lot of
I'm a
people
one-trick
around
pony.
here are not. They're used to the top down.
Okay.
They're so used to the top down raglans, whatever. So it's interesting when you're teaching people how to attach the arms and stuff. And we do 2 at a time sleeves. So then you have sleeves that are even, which is kind of my thing.
Yeah.
I want sleeves that match.
Good idea.
Because otherwise they don't.
I love these
really
colors.
Bad about putting markers in when they should. So this is one of my worsted weight walls. This is of course Cascade 220s and some Rios and some odds and ends in there. Cascade 220 is a great workhorse. Again, you can make a sweater for under $100 with Cascade 220. It's just a great yarn, and it washes up nice. I tell people, they ask if things are gonna pill. I'm like, all wool pills.
Just take the pills off.
Just go get a gleaner and shave the pills off. It's something that people need to It's okay. It's okay if things pill.
Part of the education.
Yeah, right. And that's what I tell people. In fact, this sweater that I'm wearing today,
It's pretty.
I took the gleaner to it, took the pills off. It looks brand new.
What yarn is it from?
This one is La Belle Amie that I got when I went to Montreal. So
Is it made in Canada?
it's dyed in France, but I'm not sure where it's sourced.
Okay.
I don't know if I think it's a European source,
Probably.
I would think. But,
Yeah.
souvenir yarn, do you ever do that?
All the time.
We all do.
half my channel. Here's the yarn I got in Stockholm.
And then this is what I always tell people. I'm like, well, then I have an outfit from that spot, and that's my souvenir. So, and then we're getting into the bulk years. Aran weight, finally, we're getting more places that are carrying Aran weight yarn. Harborside. This is the brown sheep out of Nebraska.
Oh, really?
So this is 100% American wool.
Is that a new label
This
for
is
them?
a newer. They came out with this last year.
Wow. I have so much of their yarn, but I never heard of that. I need to go down there.
Yeah, that was last year. They came out with it, Aran, and they used the when they were making it, they did it how they would have made it in Europe with the twist and stuff. So
Okay.
They really went classic on it, I guess is what you would say.
Rustic.
Traditional.
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 Yeah.
Very traditional. And then of course more odds and ends. A little bit of stuff from this gal here. She's out of Chaska or Chanhassen, I can't remember, but she started her own yarn line. Most of this is sourced in Peru, but it's a lovely Aran weight yarn, and it feels so nice.
Beautiful colors.
It is, yeah. And then Phoenix I just brought in because I thought it was fun, and I made a sweater up top.
So soft.
Yeah, it's soft.
I'm knitting a scarf with a yarn kind of like this.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's
The
from
blown.
Lang.
They're nicely blown. And then, of course, the Malabrigo, again, chunky, good seller, Rasta, classic. Try to keep a lot of the base colors in, like blacks and creams and stuff, because you don't see those. You see a lot of their dyed. But
it's practical to have the
it's practical.
neutrals.
Yeah, the neutrals.
Yeah.
And then we have a space here, which is kind of a mess right now for...
It's kind of a community space.
It's a community space, so we do 2 times a week. We have open social stitching times, Thursday nights and Friday mornings. I just pull out more chairs. I've left enough space that we can just keep pulling out chairs. So
what time tonight I could come?
Tonight, 6 to 8.
Okay.
6 to 8. Every Thursday night, 6 to 8. And then we get into the basics. Like again, here's some more brown sheep, the ultra wool, some other things from Morocco.
And some felting kits.
Yeah, and some more, some needle felting kits. And the Patty Lyons book, which is a great book. If anybody's ever looking for a gift for a knitter in their life, it's a fabulous book. Mm-hmm. Fun, sense of humor. This thing I'll highlight. This is a knitting at the library cowl, and it's done with different stitches, but the gal who designed it grew up here in Sioux Falls. She lives in the cities now. So
what's her name?
Corey Eichelberger.
Okay.
I Rock Knits.
I've heard of that name.
Yeah, I have a sweater of hers over there, and it's a great way to use those mini skein sets. We love buying mini skein sets. What do you do with it? And,
color.
And this is made out of the Fino from Mono, still Uruguay. Some beautiful sets. Some lovely sets. It feels really good. It's a silk merino.
Project bags.
Lots of project bags.
Mugs.
And what else? Yeah, just regular, bits and pieces of things. You probably don't see Lamana very much. That's out of Germany. Some of my yarn companies I'm not purchasing from right now because of the tariffs going.
Yeah.
So what I have is what I have at the moment until
it's all in the hands of the courts now.
Yeah, exactly. We'll see what happens. And then right now I have a trunk show from Twice Shared Sheep, so they sent me a bunch of their stuff.
Is that over here?
This stuff right here.
Oh, okay.
All of this stuff is Twice Shared Sheep.
Where are they from?
She's out of Idaho.
Ah.
She has some great products. She has a portable yarn to go carousel, which I really like. Mm-hmm. It's on a Lazy Susan, and it folds down, so it comes apart and folds down into a little bag.
That's clever.
It is very clever, and it's well made. And I like that it's on, like you could spin it. So you can set it down, or you can hang it up. So
right.
People who hang these up in the car when they're knitting in the car. And she has a really cool quick gauge thing.
Yeah.
Which is really nice.
Reference. Mm-hmm. And are these like knitting journals?
Knitting journal. Yeah, let me open one of those. They're just lovely.
How long is this trunk show going to be here?
Till the 22nd.
Okay.
So you have your project and your photo, and then you can put all your stuff in here, and she does all your yardage, gauge, hook. And you can punch this and put a piece of your yarn in there. And you can get refills. And then she has, notes in the back and stuff. So I think they're really well thought.
And so pretty.
Yeah. And
a great gift.
Yeah, great gift idea. So are her bags. Her bags, they're light inside. So if you look inside one of her bags, they're, how when you look in a bag and it's all dark? Mm-hmm. This one you can actually see in. And such pretty fabrics.
Beautiful.
Yeah, so she does a really beautiful job with stuff like that. And then we have some local yarns.
Oh, nice. That's important.
Yes. So we have a mill in the next town over to our east in Brandon called Makersbury Fiber Mill. So she does these little mini skein sets. And these are all hand dyed with natural dyes. It's a mohair, an alpaca, and a wool mix. So really, really pretty. She's got some gorgeous colorways in
They
here.
really are.
Yeah. And then I have this young man just started dyeing. He's out of Watertown, South Dakota.
I'm going to work with him. He's going to help me do gift boxes for my novels.
Oh, nice.
Yep, Austin.
Yeah, Austin. Yeah. I just talked to him today. Yeah. So he's...
I'm going to start selling at fiber fairs. My series is called Romance at the Fiber Guild.
Oh, I read romance novels too.
Okay, well...
Have you read Abby
I should
Jimenez?
get you a copy. No, I've heard of it though.
She's good.
Okay.
She's fun. And then this is a dyer that is here in town, and we worked on some South Dakota colors. So that's like Black Hills in autumn, Dakota skies, and South Dakota prairie.
Lovely.
And then Cato, she's out of Mankato, and she does some really pretty colors.
Which is like 2 hours from here?
Yeah, not quite. And she did a dye just for me. So this is my local dye. It's called Tumbleweeds. Nobody else gets that. It's my exclusive.
Mm-hmm. Is that
that.
a DK yarn?
That's a worsted. I have it worsted and fingering.
Okay.
And then Austin's is DK.
Yep.
Because you need to have a little variety. Not
Oh, yeah.
everybody wants a fingering yarn
No.
for a souvenir. I'm not a fingering yarn person, so I like having the options.
Right.
Yeah. Then we have just bags and doodads and candles and books everywhere.
I assume you have wool wash?
We have wool wash soaks over in the other corner. Yeah. That's fully stocked. Here you go. This is what you need.
Okay. It sounds like some of the characters in my novels. And who makes your sample garments?
So it's a variety. So I've made a lot of them.
Really?
So all of these 3 here, I did. One's along here. This was a sample from the company.
Okay.
This one. I ordered their yarn. If you order enough of their new yarns, they'll send you a sample.
That's good.
Which is wonderful.
Yeah.
This one up here I've made a lot of the hats. And then I have somebody who crochets for me. Like I'll hand her stuff and say I want, like the granny square cardigan back here. She did that one for me.
I like this blanket over here too.
The blanket.
I don't know who made this, but the colors are delicious.
She's the same person that did that.
Okay.
Yeah. And that's the cherub Aran colors.
Over here?
That's this one.
Yeah.
This is a fabulous baby blanket yarn.
I was wondering.
So nice. It's a worsted weight, washes and dries beautifully.
What's the composition?
It's acrylic and nylon. And then this one's a merino nylon. So there's a little bit of a mix in that one.
Yeah.
And then, of course, Remix. If you haven't run into Remix, this is all recycled.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's a great yarn as well. A good summer option.
Okay. It's got some cotton in it.
It's cotton, linen, silk, and then nylon and acrylic because they take all these recycled clothes, they shred them up, and make yarn out of them.
That's
all
really
these
cool.
Old clothes. So it's a great way to waste.
We talk a lot about sustainability in my channel too,
Yeah,
and in my novels.
That's definitely sustainable.
Yeah.
It's a nice yarn. It knits up beautifully. What else?
Well, all the needles.
All the needles.
Needles and notions.
Interchangeable needles. The fun bags. Coco Knits has great magnetic boards. These are always so nice.
For your pattern to look at.
Patterns.
Okay.
I've got one up front I'm using. Of course, crochet hooks. Yeah, I have bamboo, wood, and stainless needles. And then interchangeables with the Chaigus and the Likes. All of those I have. And I try to keep them in stock, and I see I have blank spots again, so that's a constant rotation.
Of course. Yeah. It's a
And
fun
then,
bag too.
yeah, the fun bags. Those are from Emma Ball. I haven't ordered from her either because she's in Europe. She's in Britain, so not happening right now. Doodle decks. I have doodle decks. If you haven't heard of those, the Colorwork doodles. Lots of crochet books. Yeah, that's a good book. So is the Cast On Bind Off book. That author did both.
And this blanket, I believe I've seen
crochet,
this
yes.
pattern.
Actually, these are all free.
Kind of challenging.
These are all free online patterns.
It's just beautiful, those color combinations. Is that your work?
No.
That's the work of your crochet person?
Crochet person. I don't crochet. I can single crochet.
I can barely do it.
I can single crochet and chain.
Yeah, I can do it if I need to steek.
Yeah, right? So we picked out some colors, and then these are all freebies. So if you go to Dakota Stamper on Ravelry, all the information, she's great about putting information on Ravelry. So the information is right there for this.
She's ahead of me.
Yeah. She's much better at that.
And you have your emotional
She
sport
made
chicken.
that as well.
And that's crochet?
No, that's
knitted.
That's
Okay.
knitted. But she's made 80 now of those.
I hope she's selling them and not just hoarding them.
No, she's given them away.
Okay. Even better.
Yeah, she has a son who works in a clinic and stuff, and so yeah, they've been given away to people that
Beautiful.
need them. So yeah, and then I try to keep the new books and stuff up here. That new one up there for the Marie Green, this is a new one. This is a knit. If you have that beautiful one skein, what do you do with it? So she's got a one skein book now.
I actually have some of those.
Most of us do. So she's got, and it's organized by weight of yarn. So if you have a fingering or DK or worsted, she's got it, which is...
I'm going to have to look at that.
Yeah, organized. So organized. And then I have Deli-Q bags and Sabra balls and all the fun stuff.
So how do people find you? So you're in a pretty busy district of Sioux Falls.
Right. Most people just Google yarn shops. I mean, that's really truly how most people found me. In fact, Nitty Netty had me on last year.
Good.
And so when you post this, the algorithm actually pops my stuff up if they're in the area.
Okay.
So it's fabulous.
And you're not that far from the interstate.
No, it's
mile?
easy access.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, 29 is that way, and then 229 is that way. It's very easy to get to the shop.
Perfect.
Yeah, it is. It's a great location. I was happy to find this location when I was looking.
Well, I'm glad you found it too, because there was a yarn store that left, and that made me sad. And then you came, and I was glad.
Thank you. Most people don't want me to leave either. They're like,
I bet.
You're going to be around for a while, right? And I'm like, I plan on it. This is my retirement job, so.
That's good.
Yeah.
Well, I certainly appreciate your time.
Oh, you're welcome.
And hopefully we'll send a few customers your way to Sioux Falls.
Yeah, and remember, 4 days a week. Check the calendar.
Check the calendar. Check the Google schedule for the hours.
And the website, prairieroadyarn.com.
Wonderful.
Yeah, that's the easy way.
Thank you, Jane. We really appreciate
it. You're welcome.